Camera Dude 2088, and we're back for another episode of Back to Square One. And this episode, we're going to get into a little more of the PvP area. And I want to talk about it because at some point in time, you're going to do a little bit of arena, and you might join up on a guild and play some of the guild mechanics and all of that good stuff. So, I'm going to start off with the arena. The first thing you should be doing, and this is what I do, and on my main account, I'm a mid-game player. This is what I do to farm points is this right here. This is your defense. This should always be your defense. This right here lets people know that you're farming. That means you're a free target that they can hit, that you can probably hit on them because they'll be doing the same thing, and you can go back and forth, and you win, and you consistently get your glory points up, and allows you to farm, and it keeps your rank low. Or if you get too high, you probably have to just attack and lose until you can get your arena rank low, so you can continue to farm just like that. And that's pretty much critical and important because arena is late to end game content. That's just the way it is. That's where the best players collide and crush each other. That's all it is. It's like, if you look at the rankings, you're not this guy. You're not about to be this guy. You're not about to have what this guy has. This army was at 2529 or whatever his name is. Let's let this load. Yeah, so essentially, you're not this guy, and you don't have these monsters with these stats and these kind of rooms. You just don't have that. You don't have that. And this is what you're up against going into the arena. You don't have all of, well, let me go back to it. You don't have all of this. This is just too much, and this is what the arena consists of, as well as guild battles. And since you don't have that, and you're not about to break into this top tier placement, you're going to face what's on your level. Well, not going to do that yet, but you're going to face what's on your level, and what's on your level is low level compositions and people that are just farming, because you can come across a level 40 player that has one monster that you should possibly be able to beat. Because it is those instances where they have one or two monsters that's just way OP. Like you see Theo and Veramos in a composition, chances are they're gonna crush you. But the point is for you to just be able to farm on that low level type of thing, and you can get your points. And what you do is the critical thing. What you do with your glory points at the glory shop. You got all these nice things that you can purchase. All these nice things. You got buildings and scrolls and all this good stuff. Essentially, you want to get your buildings up. So, because this sky tribe totem, this speed helps you in PvP as well as everywhere else in the game. You'll be able to utilize that everywhere. But you don't really want to work on any of this quite yet. For you free players, having the mysterious plant upgraded is pretty cool too. You probably want to utilize building that before anything, so you can get as much energy as possible. But the first and the main and the most important thing you should be buying every single week, even if you don't do much of the PvP, which at some points I wasn't doing it. I'm starting to build other things in the main account, but is your devil mine. Your devil mine you want to purchase every single week. You want to at least farm enough to get a devil mine, even if you can't get anything else. Never buy scrolls, because you can get plenty of scrolls just from playing the game. So that's obsolete. You don't want to waste on scrolls. You don't want to get angel mine or anything like that. And your buildings are like a secondary focus, and we get more into that on a later vid. But primarily, you want your devil mine. And what Devil Mind does for you, it gives your monsters a skill up. Because if you don't know already, if you power up a monster with the monster of the same type, no matter the attribute. See if we have something here. Probably not. No, didn't think so. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, like this for instance. If I take this monster and power them up with the monster of the same type, it doesn't matter what the attribute is, long as they're the same type of monster. You get not only the levels, you get a skill up on that monster. Now, other than your skill up, other than having monsters of the same type, that's where your Devil Mind comes in. And your Devil Mind is going to give you skill ups. Now, I recommend, just as well as a lot of the top players and a lot of the top YouTubers for Summoners Ward that you'll see recommend, when you get Devil Minds, to use your Devil Mind only on 4-star and 5-star monsters only. Let me repeat that and get a better view of what I'm saying.
Only 4-star and 5-star monsters.
That's it. Do not use them on 3-star monsters, because as you play the game, you can get them. You get plenty 3-star monsters from Mystical Scrolls, and once you start pushing into the mid-game level, you're going to get more Mystical Scrolls as you play the game. Right now, you're not going to get them as consistent, but you will, and you'll be able to get the skill ups on those monsters that you can't farm and get skill ups for, because some you can farm for and get the skill ups that way. So you're not using them on your 3-stars. And then another monster that you don't use, which is a 4-star monster that you get, your Water Magical Knight Lapis. You do not use Devil Mind on her, because she started off as being real good, and since you probably are a player that's late early game, you realize that she's just not as good as it was when you was first starting the game off anyway. So you probably either fed her, which you don't do, or you just don't use her. She can come to play later on in your Necro team if that's the choice that you're going to make to use her, because she shines there. And in TOA as well, since with all her AoE skills. But as of right now, you just put her on a back burner. And the only monster that should be getting skill ups through Devil Mind, which I have pumped, is plenty of Devil Mind into my Soha, because I never pulled another Soha, and I have Shiwa, and I won't feed my Shiwa, not to my Soha, because I'm going to use them both. And all of my skill ups came from Devil Mind. And this is how you want to do it, because chances are you're not going to get this Nat 4 again. And even if you do, that's a possible skill up, or you can have doubles. So now we're going to move on into the guild battles. Guild battles is, and I need to start that. I have to log into the main. But guild battles, it's the same, pretty much the same way. Like your defense, same thing. One monster, make it easy target. Other people can farm, help other people progress in the game, just like you're being helped in this video progress in the game. Because like my guild is a farming guild. We don't have enough consistency, let alone the strength in players, to be an actual fighting guild. So we're a farming guild, and that keeps our rank really low, and it keeps us facing really low players that's going to be easy for us to farm and get points. And we never really win, because there's not enough people playing or consistent enough to attack the targets for us to win. But we really don't want to win anyway. That's the point of farming, so we can just continue attacking and win those fights and get the points we need. And when we get our guild points, we go over to the guild shop, and we got some things in here that's important to buy. Never scrolls. Once again, you never buy scrolls, because you get scrolls. Now we got all these cool things in here that you can buy. Bunch of stuff, all these different things. These flags you won't need until you actually plan on a competitive level for your guild battles. But the most important thing for you to buy also every week is your 4-star rainbow mod. This is what's going to help you make your 5-star monsters and your 6-star monsters as quickly as possible. I was able to make 5-star monsters relatively fast on this account because of the Rainbow Mine. You're going to get plenty of 2-star Rainbow Mine in your early game process, and as you start transitioning to mid game, you're going to get a lot of 3-star. And they got events where you might get a 4-star here and there, but this is more your most consistent way of getting 4-star. And shoot, 4 weeks, you got you a 5-star just like that. Just like that, 4 weeks. That's nothing. That's less than a month itself. And you got you a 5-star monster. And throughout your plan, you're going to get more Rainbow Mine, more other monsters and things that you can level up and build into the process. And at the same time, you'll be able to even have something else and do it in less time. Now, something else that's probably going to be important to grab is your the Freak summoning pieces and the Cowgirl summoning pieces. The Cowgirl, not so much. And everybody tried to get them a Theo from the Freak. I'm currently working on that on the main account, but it's not as important because it takes a lot of points. And if you're just starting out, you're really not going to be getting that many points. So the only thing that's going to be important for you until you get to a certain point where it's like, all right, I want to try to get a Theo or try to get a Amir or try to get a Sari and whatever that it is that you're trying to get, then you'll focus on that because you probably won't be buying as much Rainbow Mine, or you'll still be buying Rainbow Mine, and you'll be doing this at the same time. That's only if your guild is actually winning and consistently and you're participating as well to get those points and farm and do that. Other than that, you're just going to focus on getting that Rainbow Mine. Let's go back here, blow that up. And then if you're working on fusions, you got all of this stuff that you have. And the way this works is, since these are 3-star monsters, chances are you will pull them in a scroll. So you never want to just go right out. You never want to just go right out and buy these. You never just like, all right, you have 200, like right now I have 200 and buy the pieces. No, you kind of want to wait till you have enough to buy it all at once, because if you pull this monster, you'll be upset that you wasted all these summoning pieces, and then you wasted all those points when you could have been working on something else and building something else and buying other things that will be more important for you to use. And this is pretty much your rundown for your guild battles and your arena, which is not quite important as in the early game, but you just kind of mix and do these things as you play. And this is the Gamer Dude signing out. I will see you in the next episode. I appreciate everyone that has been watching and commenting and sharing and liking and all of that with this current series. And I'm out. Deuces.